I really just don't want to do this video. But I will. Hey guys, T2 out here. Welcome to the Time Preparedness channel. Today's video is of course going to be on coronavirus, Covid-19. The reason that I don't want to do this video is because I am by no means a subject matter expert when it comes to coronavirus. I can only give you my thoughts, my opinions, stuff like that, but I am by no means an expert. So yesterday or the day before, the president declared a national emergency. Governor of South Carolina declared a state of emergency, and then many other states have done the same thing. So what is coronavirus? It's actually an umbrella term for a respiratory virus. The mild symptoms include shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, fever. Severe symptoms include pneumonia, bronchitis, and asthma. This virus does affect older people, and it does affect people in bad health. So if you have diabetes, if you have high blood pressure, if you have a compromised immune system, you are at a higher risk for contracting the virus and getting the more severe symptoms of this virus. I've been hearing about this virus for the last 2 to 3 months, and I figured this was a flash in the pan. It was going to just kind of disappear. Obviously, it didn't. No one paid attention to it because it was in China. It wasn't Vietnam. No one cared about it, at least not here. Then it finally gets to America, and yeah, now people actually care about it. One of the things that people say is that, well, more people die from the flu. Yeah, absolutely right. More people have died from the flu every year than this virus. But this virus is only 3-4 months old, so yeah. It's dangerous because you don't know you have it for 14 days. So for 14 days, you're running around doing your thing, then you finally pop hot on corona, and every place that you've been, you have now spread that virus to, and now those people have spread it. That's how outbreaks and viruses work. That is one of the reasons why it makes it so dangerous. So how do you prepare for a virus like this? Well, in China, in Vietnam, and in France, they've shut the place down. They put people on a mandatory house arrest type thing. You can't go outside. You can't visit your neighbors. You can't go to family. You can't go to work. You are living in your house, quarantined. I don't think we'll get to that point here, but we are already shutting down schools. We're shutting down major sporting events. We're shutting down major music festivals, comedy shows, wrestling events. Any place that normally has a crowd, we're shutting it down. So far for South Carolina, we have not shut down the school system yet, but from what I've heard, places like Washington and Oregon, their school systems are shut down for the next 6 to 8 weeks. If y'all have been shopping lately, you realize that people have freaked out. People have gone out and panic bought everything that they can find. Hand sanitizer, it's gone. Toilet paper, gone. Bleach, gone. We're not importing anything right now from China or a majority of the other places because of this virus. Therefore, our supply is very limited, and the supply that we do have quickly diminishing. What I would suggest is treat this as though it's a hurricane. There is a dangerous threat outside. You want to stay inside. It's a bug-in situation. So if you go to the store, pick up canned foods, pick up easy to make meals, macaroni, pastas, ramen noodles, rice, things like that are either pre-cooked or easy to boil or easy to cook. If you can find it, pick you up some bottled water. You don't have to go out and buy a case of water when you get free water from the tap. Just put it in a 2-liter bottle you no longer use, or a gallon milk jug or something like that, and you'll be fine. Right now we still have power. I don't know if the power situation is going to stay or if we're going to lose power because of this. My second piece of advice is stay the hell away from the emergency room. Understand that this virus is coming in at a point in time where we have normal flu season, and we also have allergy season. So if you're feeling sick, the chances of it being corona are very low. But what people do, they feel sick and they rush off to the ER. Then they sit there for 4, 5, 6 hours with every Tom, Dick, and Harry who else is sick. You've got to be worried about what everybody else just gave you because you sat there for 5 hours. If you are feeling sick, go see your family doctor, go see an urgent care center. Don't go to the ER. Don't go to the emergency room. The emergency room is for emergencies. Now, if you have this and you have bronchitis, freaking go to the ER. But just because, oh, I'm not feeling well, I'm running a slight fever, ER is probably not the best place for you. Number 3, don't go see grandma and grandpa this month. Until this blows over, don't go see them. Maybe send them a care package, maybe buy some food and some stuff that whatever you can find at the grocery store and deliver a care package. Knock on the door and walk off. They need to understand that because they are over the age of 50, they are far more susceptible to this virus than anyone else. So don't go see them. Again, care packages are great, but I would not want to be in the same room as someone over the age of 50 here for the next month or so. Your chances of contacting this virus are very low, and shutting all of these big events down is going to help. Again, my advice: food, water, supplies, including batteries, flashlights, lanterns, candles. Pull some cash out, fill up your gas tanks. My job is government regulated. We have to have a certain amount of people at my job site. Not every job is like that. So if they say, hey, we're shutting everything down, how are you going to get gas to get to work? What food are you going to take to work? Do you have daycare, babysitters? Start putting plans in motion and figuring out all this stuff before you get shut down and you're trying to think of it last minute, you're panicking again, and you're making stupid decisions. Your neighbors are going to be the biggest asset to you. Maybe you have some extra food and your neighbors have extra toilet paper. Do up some trading. Your neighbors will help you so much as long as you have something to offer them in return. Hand sanitizer is officially gone out of the stores, but everyone leaves the antibacterial soap. Pick up soap and wash your hands like you normally would. Hand sanitizer only works if you actually use it correctly, and 99% of people don't. So just wash your hands like normal. Again, fill your gas tanks up, food, water, flashlights, candles, batteries. If they do shut school down, you have to figure out how to entertain your kids. But as long as the power grid's still up, hey, yeah, play Xbox, play PlayStation, whatever. Worry about if they shut the grid down. If they don't let the workers go to work, you can't run the plants that make the power. So you could be without power. Good luck, everyone. Let me know in your town what has ran out and what you've been able to find down in the comment section if you can think of anything else that you might want to add. Don't freak out. Don't panic. Panicking is one of the worst things you can do. Panic buying is one of the stupidest things you can do. And that's why there's no toilet paper left on the frickin' shelves. Just be safe. Wash your hands. Avoid contact with other people. And I will update you as this continues. Good luck. T2. Y'all be safe out there.